Perfect. Okay. So energy and excitement, you want to do a little bit of an audit. Okay. I want you to go to your posts on Instagram, your posts on Facebook. I want you to go to your posts, your story, your Instagram story, and watch it. Do you feel excitement? Do you feel energy? Do you feel this level of inspiration? Do you feel that? Because if you don't, make a change. Just, you can be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I don't feel that. Like, it's just mundane, kind of like, oh, sweaty selfie, that was great. Like, join me. Like, I love coaching, join me. And if you watch, you'll notice if you watch Virginia and I's stories, you'll feel an energy. You'll feel this like crazy person excitement. Now, you don't have to be as like silly and like jump around and dance to the music, but one thing we learned, Virginia and I went down to Tony Robbins in February, March, and basically he talked about if you're in a place where you're uninspired, you're sad, you are, whatever the case is, any negative emotion you're feeling, change your physiology. And what does that mean? Increase your energy level instantly. What can you do right now to increase your energy level? For me, I'm going to put on jock jams or some like angry rap music, and I'm going to dance around my living room. I'm going to drink my pre-workout. I'm going to jump around. I'm going to shake. I'm going to get the blood flowing, because changing your physiology ups your energy level instantly. And that will translate into your posts.
I couldn't agree more. Even when like you're on your own fitness journey, this is like so much more than just business related. This is for your fitness journey. Oh, let me turn my watch off. I just finished working out, so I'm like on a high. But before you go to work out, I know I like dread it a lot of times. So like get in a routine, even though this like is easier said than done sometimes, but try and get in a routine. Just like Kirsten said, drink that pre-workout, go on your Snapchat, go on your Instagram and play music, dance around. Like, I love watching Danielle's, like my coach, Danielle Fontana. I love watching her Snapchat because she's so silly, you guys. She's dancing around. She's like, she used to be a gymnast, so she's doing like back handsprings. I'm like, this is so entertaining. So whatever your life consists of, try and put it on that Snapchat. You will see my dog on there every single day. And I have people message me and we talk about my dog. So whatever your kids, if they're doing funny stuff, if you're silly or if you like, whatever, you guys just share your life on that Instagram story. Make it fun, make it full of energy, and that's what's going to get people to watch you. And that's the best way that you're going to what's it called, Kirsten, when they watch you? I'm like, I can't think of the word.
Like attraction marketing?
Yeah, attraction marketing. That was the word. I couldn't think of it. That's the best way to do attraction marketing, is if you're putting yourself out there, people are going to find things about you that they like, or they're like, this girl's silly, she's so funny. Like, whatever she's doing, I want to follow her lead, because she's having fun with life. She's happy. She's healthy. She's got something figured out. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that are looking for someone for guidance, for some type of help. And I'm pretty sure most of us were in a position at some point in your life, right? When you're like, I'm just not motivated. I'm uninspired. I don't feel good right now. I'm lacking on my own fitness journey. And kind of like remember where you came from, because that's what I always think about. I was so ready to make a change, and all it took was me seeing a before and after picture that my coach posted, and I was like, hey, whatever that girl did, like, I want to do it, because clearly that worked, and whatever I'm doing isn't working. And a lot of times people are resistant. I was like your star challenger, like I signed up right away. But some people will watch for a while, but then something's going to click. They're going to be watching you for a while, something's going to click, and they're going to be like, what am I doing? I've been watching this girl for a year. She's still getting results. She's still helping other people get results. Like, whatever I'm doing is not working. And that's when they're going to come to you. And it makes my heart hurt when I see so many coaches give up in the first couple months. And I know the first year is honestly the hardest. Kirsten will agree with me. It's so hard because you're trying to learn this business. You're trying to find your own brand. You're trying to figure out if you should be on Instagram or Facebook or do a blog. And there's like so many things pulling at you. But you have to put in the time, because people are going to think, oh, this is a fad. Oh, she's going to quit. And you want to prove them wrong, you guys. You have to prove them wrong because so many people come around eventually. And I'm almost at my 4-year mark, and there's still people that I reached out to the very first year that I started coaching, and now they want to give it a try. Now they want to do the workouts. And it's actually pretty cool. I posted on my Instagram this morning, people will think you're crazy, and then they're going to ask you how you did it. And it's like the best feeling ever. You're like, told ya, like I'm still here. It still works. So keep that in the back of your head. Like stick with this for you. What's the worst that's going to happen, right? You're going to get in shape. Shit, look at Kirsten's results this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. And like make this your own journey. If not for anyone else, but for you, because you're going to drink Shakeology, you're going to eat better, you're going to work out more consistently. Like that's a win in my books, even if you're just focusing on your own journey. And as you focus on your own journey, your business does better too. And it's a direct correlation. Alarm. It's a direct correlation between your results, your journey, and your business. And that's my rant. Kirsten, you can.
No, it's true though. Honestly, like when I find I would get too caught up in the business, I'd be so worried about like, oh, I want to be emerald, I want to be diamond, I want to do all these things. Then I start forgetting that, hey, whoa, you started this because you're on your own journey, girlfriend. So once you dive in, you're like, I'm committing to this for me. And I'm going to inspire people along the way rather than thinking, okay, I'm going to make a business out of this and like try and get fit in pockets of time and like work out when I can. No, this is your journey. Because when you break it down, you're not salespeople. We do not sell a bloody thing. We share our journey and we attract people to join us. That's the nice thing about this business. But without you being on a journey, it's hard to do that. That is not saying you have to be perfect. That is not saying you have to have abs. I told everybody in my post today that I had like an entire bag of mini donuts at the music festival we were at a couple weekends ago, and I ain't got no shame in it, and they were delicious. It's worth it. But you have to be real and raw and honest. That's the best part about this business. You don't have to be perfect, and we encourage you not to be perfect. If you were, that's so unrelatable. Who wants to follow someone perfect? I don't. You know, like cool, like I'll watch Julianne Hough on Instagram stories and be like, man, her abs are incredible, but I know that she puts in hours and hours and hours a day, and she tours for months and months at a time. That's not attainable for the average person, right? That's her job. That is like she is paid a bucket of cash to do that sort of thing. But for you guys, maybe you're working on the side still. You know, maybe you're working full-time or part-time, or you're a busy stay-at-home mom. It's not as easy as, you know, just dedicating hours and hours on your journey, but you're real. And there's someone who's going to relate to your story. You're a busy mom. You're a busy student. You're a busy 9-to-5er. Whatever it is, you got to own it and you have to bring energy to it. Energy looks different for everybody, right? Like some people, like showing a lot of energy is like a fist pump. And you're like, whoa, like why are they so jacked up right now? Like, you know, those people who like never show emotion. And then the smallest little like show, you're like, wow, like they're hyped up right now. And then there's people like me who like, you'd be jumping around and like singing in your Instagram stories, but just bring whatever energy level that you can rock, bring it to the plate. Because I think it's important for people to feel that, because they are going to want to join you based on energy alone. So many times I will get messages on Instagram saying, I love your energy. I love your vibe. I love how I feel when I watch your stories. And that's pretty cool. They didn't say anything about like, hey, like I really loved your ab progression this month. Like, can I join you? That's not how it starts. It starts by being honest, funny, you know, like that's what matters. So bringing energy. And here's a tip that Virginia and I had learned when we were down in Los Angeles with Tony Robbins. Like we said, change your physiology instantly. So if you're about to go and do some invites, let's say, or you need to go and think of a post, you are going to turn on your favorite Spice Girl song or whatever song gets you hyped up, and you are going to dance around your living room. You're going to shake your booty for 3 minutes, and you are going to dance to that song and change your physiology and change your energy like that, okay? Because sitting here and being like, I wish I had energy, it doesn't work. That doesn't work. You have to change your physiology. Once you feel like kind of sweaty and you feel like your lungs are pumping and your brain is working, you're ready to go. That's when you dive in. That's why a lot of people do their workout first thing in the morning before they do their invites, before they do anything, because it helps them feel energized. It helps them feel alive. It brings something to the plate that isn't there without it. So change your physiology before you start working, however that may be. Maybe you don't have time for a workout, but you do have time for Spice Girls. So turn that on and you can dance around. Another thing you can do is say something, have a phrase that's going to snap you out of it. So maybe it's going to be like, I'm an absolute rock star. I am a top coach. I am a star diamond coach. I will be diamond. Have an affirmation that you are going to say. And do you remember this part, Virginia, how they made us do a move? We had like a power move, like everybody's got to move. Like maybe it's going to be like, you're going to like fist pump 3 times, or maybe it's going to be like some sort of like country heat move, or maybe you're going to like air hump, or whatever you're going to do. You're going to have like some sort of move, or like you're going to karate kick. You're going to have a move that you're going to do. You're going to say your affirmation. You're going to do your move, and then do your move, do your move. And that's going to change your physiology. And this isn't just like us blowing smoke. This is proven by scientists and by researchers that by changing your physiology, by having a move that you do when you want to bring that energy to the surface, and having a line that you're going to say or a phrase that you're going to rock, you will be surprised at how well it works. And maybe it's something as simple as I am. For those of you doing Shift Shop, maybe it's just going to be I am. Like, I can do this. I am strong. I'm powerful. I don't care what Coach A over here is doing. I don't care how fast Coach B is growing. This is my journey, and I'm going to rock it. And I think once you get past that, like, oh, I just want to be like, I want to be like her. I want to be like him. I want to be a top coach. I want to make this money. Enough. Rock your journey and own it. And then that's when, oh my God, like through the frickin' roof. So I'm ranting again too. So you can go back
to me. Another journal that I like freaking love is the 5-minute journal. I have like ADD, I swear to you guys. So I like listening to podcasts and stuff more so than reading. I have like 30 personal development books that I've read 2 chapters in all of them. But this is something that I actually have been able to do because it's just 1 page, and basically you write what you're grateful for, what would make today great, your daily affirmations, and then at night you say 3 things that were amazing and how could you have made today better. And I really, really enjoy it. If you guys are into that stuff, definitely get it. I think it was like $15 on Amazon. And that's kind of just a good way to start your morning, just on a positive note, because so many times we have these negative thoughts and these fears, and that's what's going to hold you back. So we need to do everything in our power to make sure that our mindset is going to be positive, make sure that we're motivated and inspired ourselves, because it's really, really hard to help other people when you're uninspired, when you're not motivated yourself. And it's going to happen. I've been there through my business as well. You're going to have off weeks, but you need to change something, and you can change something. That's the awesome thing, right? So if you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't even want to do a workout. I don't know what's going on. Go outside, do something different. Go ask a friend to go to yoga, go for a spin class, change it up, do something different. And then once you do get a workout in, once you change it up, you're probably going to feel awesome. And even that 5-minute journal, if you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm dreading work today. Oh, I'm dreading all this stuff. Don't want to get out of bed, which is real. It happens. I've been there too. But if you sit your butt down, drink some pre-workout, do this little journal that takes you 5 minutes, and just think about 3 positive things, you'll be surprised how much that can change your whole freaking day. So make sure that you guys are making an effort to be positive and be motivated and be inspired on your own journey, because that's going to change your whole business. And you're going to thank us later, because you'll just be happier in general. Like I'm just amazed by this business every single day, because I know that if I wasn't in this business, I don't think I would pay attention to this stuff, or I don't think I would know how to get out of a funk. And I used to always be in funks, you guys. I would start a workout program, and then I'd quit like a week later, and I would just stop and then not work out for 2 weeks. And now the most that I go without working out is maybe 2 days. And that's definitely because of this business, because I see everybody's posts, everybody's sweaty selfies. So I think sometimes we take for granted what this business really gives each and every one of us, and make sure to remember that and be grateful for that, and just love our community, and make sure people understand what we can give to them, what they're going to be a part of, what they're going to join. And you want to be the best leader ever. So that's why we're trying to make sure that you know how to get positive and get motivated and get inspired, so that other people look up to you. And, you know, when they're not feeling inspired, they can go watch your snap and be like, man, she's a regular girl and she's doing it. So I can do this too. And even, I look at Kirsten's, I'm like, holy shit, she ran so far. I'm like, okay, she did it. I can do it too. And that's what you want people to look at your story, people to look at your Facebook and Instagram. So make sure you're being real. Make sure you tell them where you came from and where you're at now and what you used to think and what you think now, so they can understand your full transformation inside and out, that it's not just about getting abs. This is a whole mindset and, mindset change is what I was going to say. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. No, I completely agree, because I'd say 80% of our job is to motivate and inspire and to improve the quality of life of the people around us. That isn't always abs for someone. That's not always someone's goal. Lots of times people have a goal of just being happier and healthier. And I can attest that when you have a healthy heart and a happy mind, I feel so much better. I'm confident in my skin, whether I'm bloated or whether I have cellulite on my booty, whatever it is. I know that it can be so much more important to be happy and healthy in a mental health capacity than even a physical health. So just by upping your energy level and by sharing with people what we can provide them outside of the realm of the workouts and Shakeology is what will make you stand out, because there are thousands of coaches out there. What makes you worth following? What makes you worth investing their time and money into? It has to be because you have that energy. You have a vibe that attracts them. But if you're holding that back, if you're holding back that vibe and that energy that we know each and every single one of you on this call has a special energy to give, if you're holding that back, no one will know. They won't know. You can't just assume that you're a really inspiring, awesome, really amazing person. They don't know that. You have to share that with the world. And that comes with confidence in your posting. You have to be confident in what you're sharing. A lot of people get nervous, or they don't want to say the wrong thing, or for me, it was every time before I'd go live, I would think about these girls I went to high school with that are so freaking judgmental. And I haven't hung out with them. I graduated high school in 2007. So like, what does that matter? I do not spend any time with them. We don't live in the same city. I don't care. But at that time I did. And I really held back. And I didn't have that energy about my posts. I didn't have a vibe that people could pick up on. Sure, I shared a sweaty selfie every now and then and shared some meals, but that's all I was. That's all I brought to the table. So now I share more about body acceptance. I share about, my struggles with anxiety. I share about, loving my body no matter what size or shape or what day or, phase of my workout that I'm in. And energy is everything. And you look at any of the top coaches, follow their accounts, you will feel that energy. And like I said, everybody's energy is different. It's not going to look the same for everyone. So don't think because your energy is different than Virginia's or your energy is different than Cassie's, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It's yours, and you have to rock it and own it. And I feel like this is something that's hard for people to grasp, but once you do, it's a game changer. It is a game changer. Once you start realizing that you can act like a top coach without being a top coach, and then the rest will follow. That's what I would tell myself for the longest time. I would say, fake it till I make it. And you end up not faking anything because you are successful. You started. You're successful because you're reaching out and you're getting outside of your comfort zone. That's success. So you have to redefine what you find successful. Shoot for those big goals. Shoot for rank advancements. Go for Success Club. But remember that you're successful the moment you wake up in the morning and you press play. That is your first big success. So, yeah, ranting. That's only been 20 minutes. So, does anyone have anything they want to share? Do you feel like anyone has an example of when they shared an energetic post or they shared their vibe and it worked really well for them? I'd be more than happy for you guys to open up your mics and share that with people. Cassie, do you want to talk about lack of energy and how you make the switch?
Well, I was just thinking about that because and it's like really weird because I have been feeling uninspired, and it's probably because I can't work out. So I'm like in this block of like not knowing what to post and stuff. But I went on my Instagram stories one day. You guys can hear me, right? Okay. I went on my Instagram stories one day and my hair is like naturally poofy if I don't straighten it. and it was like everywhere. And I was wearing Star Wars pajama pants with like maybe this shirt that says Mom and Ain't Easy. I don't know. So it's like, I kind of look semi good or whatever. And I was just talking about what coaching is and stuff. And I was just being me and I was being funny. And then some girl actually messaged me when I looked super haggard and like I was like hashtag haggard AF and stuff like that. And it was really funny. But some girl was like, your post really inspired me today. And I totally want to learn about working from home. I just thought it was so cool that you're like wearing your pajamas and like you didn't care. And I'm like, that's like the best part about my job is like I can wear that. So that was something recent about my energy. And it was just kind of like I was embracing it. Like I pointed out like my haggard fingernail polish and like my hair was like scraggly and wearing like pajamas and drinking my shake. And another girl was like, I love your energy. What is that shake that you're drinking? So energy is a huge thing, especially on Instagram stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think honestly, I could see myself one day, like, obviously I run my team pages on Facebook and I run my like trainings on Facebook. I love Instagram. It's my favorite way to grow my business. And it's just, I meet so many like-minded people. And yesterday, actually this morning, she's on the call, but she's working. I know she tuned in, but Kat signed up this morning as a coach. We talked yesterday on the phone, and the energy like that I got from her too was just amazing. We clicked like that. So she's been following on social media. And social media brought us together. Like it wasn't just luck, but it was the way that I've been running my accounts and been using hashtags and, sharing my location and my geotags. That's how we were brought together. And then when you talk on the phone, you're like, yes, this is so how this happens. This is how it happens. It's not by chance. It's by this work that I put in behind the scenes. So, energy is everything. And I feel like if there's one thing that we're going to be sharing in our upcoming new coach training series, it's going to be just that. You know what? We're not going to focus on how you access your, previous office view. We're not going to focus on that a whole lot. You learn how to do that in the online office. We're not going to go on, tangents about boring stuff. We want to share with you guys the nitty gritty and like exactly how businesses grow, exactly how we did it. And I feel like sharing things like energy, how sharing your story authentically by saying screw it to perfection, because if you're trying to be perfect on social media, people are going to find out that you're a big fat liar, and it's just not worth it. So share everything. And like Cassie said, share your haggard nail polish, share your like crazy hair days and saying like, this is my job. This is my office. And I really shifted my focus now on sharing the business side of things for the last part of this month. And that, this is how it's changed my life, because it has. And sometimes I feel like, I don't want to brag. I don't want to like come across as, boastful, but I think that's important because that's, one of the reasons I wanted to grow my business once I signed up to be a discount coach is because Morgan was having such success. And I was like, I kind of want to be a part of that. Like, I kind of want to get my hand in that pot, and I think I could be good at it. I like people, I like helping people. And I'm starting to appreciate fitness, so maybe I should do this. Jen, do you have any closing remarks?
Yes, I encourage you guys to get out of your comfort zone. I know personally I've been trying to go live more, and I feel like I have always kind of sucked at talking, but you'd be surprised. People want to get to know you, and if you just share your heart, people obviously aren't going to judge you. If you come, we got 10 minutes left. If you come from your heart, they're probably going to appreciate it and get to know you better. And I think that's why we love Instagram stories, because people get to know you way more than just a social media post. And same thing with like Facebook Live. People get to know you when you're the one on there talking, and you guys go live about anything because you're going to find people who are like you, into the same things as you if you're going live and sharing about different things, cooking or your hair or how to do your hair, how to make a smoothie bowl, like your kids or your pets or whatever. I just encourage you guys to get out of your comfort zone and do it anyways. I feel like I'm going to vomit before I go live on Facebook. Like I don't enjoy it, but I know that doing that, I'm going to get better at it. And people are going to get to know me better. It's okay if you're not the best speaker. Make a couple notes so you kind of know what you're going to talk about, so you're not just like, but you're going to get better every single time you do it. And people are going to get to know you if you go live and you share on your Insta stories all the time. And that's how you're going to be successful in this business. They don't want to see Autumn Calabrese. They don't want to see Chris Downing. They want to see you. You are the face of your business. So make sure people get to know you. You guys are all incredible people. So you need to make sure other people know that, yes, you are caring and you don't just want to sell them shit. You want to truly help them and hopefully change their life and be a positive influence, a positive light in their life. So make sure that they understand that and they can see your heart through social media, not just those social media pictures. Okay. That's my biggest tip.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. And I think by sharing energy on other people's posts and content on social media, they pick up on that too. So as I'm scrolling through Instagram, if there's a post that inspires me or that's really cute or pretty or whatever, I'm going to comment on it and I'm going to use emojis. I'm going to use a buttload of emojis. I'm going to use exclamation marks. I'm going to, capitalize everything. I'm going to share energy with people because that's how in the texting world we pick up on energy, right? It's with those things. So I love commenting on people's stuff, and then that's how you build a relationship, and that's why people start following you and all that jazz. So I think that's kind of the gist of it, you guys. We just wanted you to know that you have the ability to change your energy and change your business on the flip of a switch. So I want you guys to think of a power move that you're going to do when you want to get pumped up. If you are going to do some sort of hammer time, stance, or if you're going to do a superwoman stance or whatever it is you're going to do, you're going to have something. I don't even remember what mine was. I feel like it was a punch. I don't know why I'm so aggressive, but I feel like mine was a punch. Yeah. Yours was like a uppercut or something. Yeah. Something like that. So I feel like if we have a move, an energetic move, turn on a song that gets you going, that gets you turned, or maybe you're going to have a dance move that you're going to do, but you need to change your physiology to change your energy. So before you sit down to do those invites, I don't care if you're in your pajamas or your robe or whatever, first thing in the morning, you're going to do it because it gets you into that perfect spot. So I challenge you guys, do that. And then you're going to invite 20 people super confidently. You're going to invite people to our September group that is going to be off the chains. They're going to get amazing results. I'm super pumped up for it. And they can join us if they have any questions. Feel free to ask. Keep it short, keep it simple, but make it energetic. Okay? 20 people. That's easy. That is easy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here. Alex isn't home from work for a while yet. So I'm going to invite 20 people that recently liked some stuff of mine on social media. And I'm going to message them and let them know that I appreciate crazy how much they are following me and supporting me. And if they ever want to join me, they are more than welcome to. Simple. We have new coach training starting September 1st. It is going to be different. It is going to be fun. And you guys are invited to bring your coaches, yourselves, if you need a refresher. The thing is, we're talking on this call, you got to bring the energy. If you're in that group and you do not post, bye, see you later. But you got to stay in there and you got to post and you got to be energetic. We want you to learn. We want you to grow. And this is going to push you to do that, okay? And then for September, we have a really fun challenge group that's going to be starting. And it is going to be focused on Sagi Kalev workouts. So we're going to be taking workouts from the upcoming Hard Labor workout program that is coming out September 5th, I believe, after the long weekend. We're going to take some hammer and chisel workouts. We're going to take some body beast workouts. We are going to create a month-long challenge group based off Sagi Kalev. So it is going to be fun. It is going to be beasty, and we are going to make fun of him every single day. But his workouts are amazing, you guys. He's a dork, but his workouts are really, really good. And we're going to show people that lifting weights does not make you big. Donuts make you big. So we're going to share that. So feel free to start advertising for that. I'm going to be making those groups this week, and we will share them in the downline pages, and you guys can add yourself to them and add your teams to them as well. Awesome. Okay. Okay, I want to see your power moves before we go. Show me your power moves. Boom. And there's people in public places. They're like, oh God. Extra points for Danielle. That's awesome. Okay, guys, we will see you next week on our team call. And as always, if you have requests or topics you want us to cover, let us know. Bye, guys.